masih di sini. Iya kan kita balik. Pas satu, oke. Oh, yang sedikit ya, ada gambar merah ya.
You main sendiri. Kita tunggu di bawah aja. Siapa? Teroris. Halo, Ner. Halo.
Kayaknya nggak dingin kali ya, itu pakai begitu. Iya. Nggak jauh kok. Nggak jauh. Nggak jauh. Iya ya. Belakangnya si Jenny. Mana Jenny? Sama Acan lo. Itu nama Heni. Iya. Ani, pada Heni, Ani. Mana aja di bangku juga boleh. Ini campur sama orang. Sure. Not
Yeah, you may need the mic.
Later, maybe.
Okay, I'll just introduce myself.
Yeah, you can. Why don't
Okay,
you?
perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Columbia Ice Field. We are leaving very, very shortly. Before we leave, how's everybody doing? Good? Perfect. So we are going to the transfer base, and then from there you can ride one of our ice explorers. And is everybody ready to go on a glacier? Yeah. Perfect. So if you have any questions at all, just let me know. My name is Jez. And then you can take that one. We want me to do the whole tour in English or something?
Yeah, English
More
fine.
English? Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Other language you can speak?
No, it's just the tickets are Chinese, so that's why.
Oh, I see. Okay.
No, it's a Chinese tour.
You can speak Indonesian. You can speak Indonesian.
But English, please.
English is fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Today on one of our glacier adventures. Speaking of which, your adventure will be about 1 hour and 30 minutes. You'll be with me for about 5 minutes, so don't get too attached. Once you get to the transfer base, you get to ride one of our mighty ice explorers. How does that sound? Sounds good?
Exciting.
Perfect. Once you have conquered the Athabasca Glacier, we'll take another shuttle to your destination. Along the way, I'll point out a few points of interest, so pay attention. I will do a quiz at the end. So, if we look to our left at our 10 o'clock, that is the Athabasca Glacier, our destination. Now, if you look to our right, you'll see a pair of green and blue staircases. Behind that is a pile of dirt and debris. We call that dirt and debris the terminal moraine. Terminal as in terminus, terminus as in the end. So that is actually the farthest advancement of the Athabasca Glacier when it was its largest back in 1843. So moraines are just fancy words that we describe any dirt, debris, anything that has been pushed, carried, or left behind by the glaciers. If we look in front of us, we'll see more examples of moraines. Those like hills of dirt. These are push and recessional moraines. So push and recessional moraines, when it is warm, in the warmer periods, the glacier is receding back, so it carries some dirt with it. During the colder periods, when the glacier is pushing forward, when it's growing, it actually pushes the dirt forward. Glaciologists like to measure the distance between these push and recessional moraines to see how large they were in different points of time. So if you were to walk on these moraines today, it's like walking through time. You may have noticed there's not a lot of plant life on the moraines. That's because when a glacier goes through the valley, it's like a bulldozer, destroying everything in its path, not leaving much plant life, not leaving much soil for the plant life. Speaking of plant life, if you look to our left, if you look at these trees, they have a little rough. This forest is mainly made up of subalpine fir and Engelmann spruce. They have a little bit rough because they have about 4 to 6 weeks out of the year to grow. So some of these trees are up to 400 years old, despite their small size. If you look at the trees on the outside, they look a little weird, a little funky. That's because they only grow the branches on the one side. They are like my relationships, very one-sided. This is actually because of the katabatic winds. Katabatic, it means downhill in Greek. These katabatic winds go through the glaciers. They become very cold, very unforgiving. They pick up ice crystals and dirt particles, and it's like sandpaper for the trees. We call these trees flag trees because they look like flags blowing in the wind. We are near the end here, folks. You get to see some of our mighty ice explorers. Pretty soon you will ride one of those down the lateral moraine to conquer the Athabasca Glacier. I just want to take this time to remind everyone to please bring all their belongings. If you forget anything today, you will be on eBay. So don't forget. I just want to take this time to personally thank you all for joining us today. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you guys have a great time on the glaciers. And just one more time for me. Perfect. Thank you. Have fun.
Thank you, Jess.
kaki.
Udah semua lengkap ya.
Do you guys have a guide?
Yes.
Yes? You? Excellent. Okay, I'll just introduce myself and then I'll pass it off.
Okay, right. Go ahead. You can lead.
Alright guys, hello! Hi! My name is Paige. I will be your driver today. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, I will see you guys up at the glacier, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. Give me this one. There you go.
Oh, jadi kepala goyang-goyang.
How fast is it receding, the glacier?
15 meters a year.
15 meters a year.
Yeah.
When do you expect that there's no longer any more glacier?
I think probably in about 120 years.
I'm sorry?
120 years, I'd say.
120 years.
No more glacier.
No more glacier. 15 meters
A year. So it's
horizontal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like up this way, 15 meters. So it's only 5 kilometers long,
Okay.
so it loses 15 meters about a year.
I see. Halo, halo. Jadi ini glacier ya, setiap tahun hilang 15 meter. Diperkirakan sekitar 120 tahun akan hilang, tidak ada glacier. Ya.
Untung kita udah datang lihat loh.
Untung kita masih hidup. Kan 120 tahun ya kita udah nggak hidup. Tapi glaciernya lebih sedikit. And that's of course because of the global warming. So even Trump doesn't believe it is really true.
I do believe it's very true.
Very
But
true.
we are told not to talk about it because a lot of people will fight us.
I see. Okay. All right. Katanya dia di perintah tidak boleh bicara tentang global warming karena kalau bicara nanti ada orang tidak begitu senang. Jadi bisa berantem. So before global warming, the glacier just keep increasing, growing and growing. Jadi sebelum global warming, glaciernya bertambah terus. Tapi karena global warming jadi berkurang. Ya.
And we've been having a lot of avalanches lately because of how warm it's been. So all of the melt on all of the snow is melting, and then it's getting really heavy and sliding off of the mountains.
And this is also with the glacier, or
Yeah, yeah.
okay, so you can have avalanche in the glacier.
Yes.
Okay. Did it?
Parts of the glacier will collapse.
Oh, glacier will collapse. How deep is the glacier?
265 meters.
265. Jadi 265 meter. Itu dalamnya itu glacier. Okay. Ke bawah.
Itu setinggi Eiffel Tower.
Sekitar that's like Eiffel Tower, I think, right?
Yeah, it's the same way as the Eiffel Tower.
Sekitar seperti Eiffel Tower
Iya.
tingginya, ya. How many glaciers left right now?
Around here, there's quite a few. I don't know how many in the world. We have 6 that are still attached to the Columbia ice field.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jadi masih ada 6 glacier di Canada. It's in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 6 glacier di Canada. All of them are receding.
Yes.
Ya, semuanya jadi berkurang ya. Ya, setiap tahun itu karena global warming jadi berkurang.
So when we go up to the glacier, everyone will be able to see how much water is on it. Like there's a lot of rivers that are flowing down it. That's all melt
I
from
see.
the glacier. Yeah.
Okay. Jadi nanti di glacier bisa lihat air meleleh. Ya. Any danger with glacier?
Oh yeah, big holes and cracks in the glacial ice.
What is that?
Big holes and cracks in the glacial
Oh,
ice.
goes it. And if it cracks, how deep?
About 40 meters.
40 meters. So,
Yeah.
how do you know it's safe for us to pass through?
I don't know.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. We study it. We
you
study the
study it.
glacier with
I see.
sonar technology,
I see.
and they put vibrations. Alrighty, guys.
No
everyone
seatbelt.
ready to go?
Ready to go? Okay.
Let's
Let's go. We come from San Francisco, so this doesn't scare us.
Gila lu begitu tuh. Lihat deh, lihat deh.
Oh, it's okay. That's all right. It's like California Street in
Yeah,
San Francisco.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly like a
California Street, that's it. No worry.
But no trams, no trolleys.
No trolleys.
Only a big wheel.
Yeah, really big wheels.
So if it rains, that's it. Do you still operate?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, even
so
rains.
long as the ice road isn't too slippery, then it's okay.
It's okay.
If it rains, this gets really slippery, but it's not too bad.
Mhm.
But we still operate so long as it's safe.
How about snowing?
Yeah. So long as it's safe, so long
Yeah.
as it's not too slippery.
And you open for the entire year?
Only from April until October.
And why is that? Because it's just too much snow?
Way too much snow, and then the highway often closes between Banff and
Oh,
Jasper.
I see. Okay. So what do you do if you don't work?
If I don't work, I travel.
No kidding.
Yeah,
So this is enough for you to travel?
yeah.
Pay? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like you April to October you just work?
I just
And
work
then-
and save money, and then I travel for the rest of the year.
Wow. Where do you travel?
Last year I went to Australia and Southeast Asia.
Did you go to Indonesia?
I did.
You did? Where?
I went to the Gillies, and I was there for about 2 weeks. I went to
Gillies
Gilly,
is,
Gilly Air, Gilly Meadow, and Gilly.
Gilly-Meadow,
Which I wanna go.
Bali.
Yeah. And then I went to
Lombok.
Bali. Yeah.
Lombok.
Yeah.
Wow.
Beautiful. Really beautiful. Yeah. And the people, friendly. Very, very friendly.
Excellent.
Lovely. Just like you guys. Yeah, that's exactly it. Everyone's so happy, no worries, nothing. Yeah, they're very happy. And good food too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Good beer, bintang. I was drinking a lot of bintang. Yeah.
Oh, Benteng. Yeah. So wow.
Yeah.
I learned some Indonesian. That's
Yeah.
good.
Benteng bintang.
Oh, do you mean drink the beer?
Yes.
Yeah, bintang.
Bintang.
Bintang. Okay.
Benteng is what? Bintang is star.
Yeah, Benteng is like a cow.
Yeah.
With the
Okay.
horn.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
could
the
be-
beer, not the.
Yeah, but Benteng also could be fort. Yeah, fort.
Ah,
F-O-R-T.
interesting. The more you know. I did not know that. I
Yeah.
just thought it was a beer.
Well, Bintang is actually star.
Okay.
But that's the name, the brand of the beer.
Yes, that's exactly it. Alrighty.
All right.
Made it on down.
You go to Bali?
I did go to Bali, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Laying on the beaches,
Yeah.
it was lovely.
Can't do it here.
Yeah, no, definitely can't do it here. Very different here from
Very
there.
different here. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, it was lovely. Really, really lovely. I think Bali was my favorite out of anywhere I went.
Yeah, Bali is a culture.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, really nice. There we go.
Do you have to get a visa to go to Indonesia?
No, it was actually pretty easy. It was, they just gave it to me at the airport.
Oh, yeah, visa on arrival. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Really, really easy. Because I wasn't working and I was
Yeah.
just there for a few weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to go back. I would
I
love
see.
to go back.
Oh, this is the water melting?
Yeah, this is all of the water melting here. So this is a big section that we call the tire wash. So we wash off the tires before we go on to the glacier.
I see. But
Yeah.
this is our natural water, obviously.
Yeah. So this is one of our directors right here who is digging it out right now. So if you want to wave at him, he's very friendly. Hello, Sean.
He is friendly.
Hi, Sean. Yeah.
So the director office.
He's the director of operations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his office right there.
Yeah, that is his office. This whole thing is his office. He's always standing out here smiling. Yeah.
Get ready, become slim.
Yeah. Be really careful. There we go.
That's a lot of water.
It is a lot of water. It's getting worse as the day goes on. It's getting much, much worse. There we go. Yeah, we're losing a lot of water. This is actually probably doubled since I was here last about an hour ago.
Double, and is it common or?
No, it's just because it's really hot right now.
Oh, I see.
So all the snow is melting away and all the ice is melting away. Yeah, so it's
That's sad, yeah.
quite something.
Do you ever had any accident?
Yep, yeah, some guy, if you see this wedge right here on the side of the road,
Yeah.
that was from someone sliding sideways last week because it was very slippery.
You mean sliding with the vehicle?
Yeah, sliding in the Ice Explorer sideways.
Oh.
And then he cracked the back of an Ice Explorer.
Oh boy.
Yeah, managers weren't too happy.
Yeah. Is that because of mistake or
No, it was just because it was so slippery.
slippery? I
Yeah,
see.
it wasn't his fault.
Katanya airnya lebih banyak karena banyak matahari. Ya. Jadi bisa lihat banyak air. So no live animals or
No, there's nothing to eat up here, so they don't come up here very often.
I see. Okay.
Yeah. Unless there's an animal running away from like a bear or something,
Yeah,
they don't come up here.
I see. She asked whether we are going out from the car or?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah, we're gonna park and then you guys are gonna be able to walk
Yeah,
around.
I see.
Yeah.
Yes. You like that?
Yes.
Okay. is this the only place where tourists can visit Glacier in Canada?
Walk around on it, yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I will go over some rules with
Sure.
everyone, and then if you want to translate, you're more than.
No, they can speak English.
Oh.
Yeah. Di depan kita ambil foto.
Foto situ ya. Oh iya di mobil ya. Di sini ya.
Foto bukan di depan ini.
Ke mobil.
Atau mau situ? Ya udah. Oke, katanya suruh sini. Enggak, katanya foto pemandangan itu.
Ya bagus sih. Ngumpul di sini, ayo.
Jongkok boleh. Berenang juga boleh. Ada yang mau jongkok lagi? Belum, masih bertelur. Hati-hati, Om. Lihat, kalau ada air jangan berdiri.
Kalau ada air jangan diinjek. Jangan injek air.
Yang air jangan diinjek. Masih ada yang keluar.
Ya gantian, ntar tunggu. Mepet.
Yeah, it would be nice. There you go. But we have two more people there.
Oh.
To
Oh, they're still coming up. I'll go get them.
yeah, okay, get. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and get them. Yeah. Yeah, dia turun dia.
No rush. I'm in no rush at least. I don't know about you guys.
We are cold.
26 minutes. We're good.
What's the degree right now?
I'd probably say around 7 degrees.
7 degree.
Yeah.
Wow, Celsius.
A little bit chilly.
Yeah, it is chilly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if everyone could squeeze in a little bit.
Squeeze.
If you guys
Squeeze.
come over this way.
Pinggir, side. Berdiri side. Berdiri side. Side. Ada.
Ini juga dapat.
Ya.
Udah squeeze. Han.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, cheese! Now, oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Now everyone do a silly one. 3, 2, 1. Pizza!
Bintang.
Alrighty, guys.
Thank you.
Terima kasih.
Katanya mesti tapak. Nggak boleh nyeret. Pokoknya harus ski kayak gini. Miring. Miring. Ini ski. Nah, tapi jangan lurus gini. Ski itu mesti miring.
Jangan injek air ya. Got it. What are you doing?
Seeing all the holes.
Oh, sometimes they have holes.
Yeah, seeing how deep they are.
I see. Okay.
Right here,
Yeah.
this hole,
Yeah.
it'll eventually go to the bottom of the glacier.
Oh, so you have to be careful.
Yeah, to make sure they don't get too big.
Okay.
Yep.
And how deep can they go?
250 meters is how thick
Oh.
this ice is.
And
It
yeah.
can go all the way to the bottom.
Do you have someone that actually go
All the way to
inside?
the bottom? No.
No, but
It's too far down.
no, but how far down?
250 meters to the valley.
But if someone fell,
They could go the whole way, depending
Jangan
on where
jalan
the
di
water
bagian yang
goes.
ada
Yeah.
air.
Because you could stop halfway in the glacier and start running
yeah.
this
Have
way.
you had
Yeah.
any incident?
Not on this glacier. Not from these tours at least, but people have fallen in this glacier before, mountaineers have. And yeah, it doesn't look
But-
so good on the other side.
But not in this glacier.
Not on this, well, on this glacier, yes, but not from our groups, not from our tour groups. So
Oh.
mountaineers come up here, people hiking in the winter time.
Yeah. They didn't go in this area. They
Yeah.
go somewhere.
Yeah.
I see. Got it. Interesting.
Yeah, true.
All right. Thank you. Jalan terus yuk. Hanya sampai situ aja.
Pegangan.
Yeah.
Makanya dipakai yang ini biar punya wajah. Saya kan beli yang daun plastik bocor. Ada hidungnya katanya.
Kenapa?
Yang itu model plastik itu yang nggak ada ininya. Jangan yang lokal.
One, two, three. One, two, three.
Lagi tunggu. Ya. Tunggu. Ke sini. Jalan atas. Panorama, bebe. Bebe. Ya.
Jatuh ke bawah saja.
Oh ya, jatuh.
Kita di turnamen aja. Udah. Gantian bagian sana mau pegang nggak? Udah nanti.
Mana lagi USA? Mana lagi? Action! Waduh, wah, sendiri ya, ya, sendiri ya. Fotoin.
Balikin, udah siapa dulu? Ya. Jangan tinggi-tinggi, pendekin aja, ya gitu dekat lo. Posisinya balik lagi. Balik ya? Enggak. Bener tuh, udah kayak gitu. Naikin. Cihalan lagi, tadi benderanya nggak benar Cihalan. Tadi ke benderanya muter.
Yang berkibar.
Mendingan di situ tuh.
Apa mau?
Foto dulu ya.
Oh, everybody's here. Semuanya ada di sini. Hah? Ada yang ketinggalan nggak? Nggak ada ya? Oke, let's go.
Raise your hand if you're not here.
Dipanggil.
Ya.
Kalau saya pakai bakyak nggak basah kaki saya.
Oh,
Tahu nggak bakyak?
thank you.
Do you know bakyak?
No. Oh.
Bakyak is the wooden sandal. Like
Oh,
Japanese
wooden sandal.
Bakyak, you know in Indonesia the
Like-
bibi-bibi wearing bakyak
Oh,
around
begitu
the
ya.
house.
Oh ya, gitu ya. Ya. Jadi pakai apa tadi?
Tadi, nggak kalau umpama saya pakai bakyak, ini nggak basah, nggak kecemplung.
Oh,
Tapi
gitu.
nggak apa-apa pengalaman touch the ice.
Touch the ice.
Ini Bu Boni,
Wet,
thank you
iya,
ya.
wet aja.
Help ini sudah tak kantongin nanti kalau buat.
Oh, mobilnya mana? Ah.
Masa mundur. Wala ka semua banyak sungai kecil-kecil.
Ais pasrah, ais serut.
All right, guys. Everyone enjoyed the glacier? Yeah. Excellent. A little bit different from the southern U.S. and from Indonesia. A little bit different, I think. At least from my experience, it is very different. It's a little bit colder, a little bit more meltwater. You guys can see the massive amount of meltwater we have over on our left. That is all coming from the rivers that were just flowing up there. So quite a bit of water. So on the way down, guys, I will just give you a brief summary about what we were just standing on. So we were standing on the Athabasca Glacier, which is connected to the Columbia Ice Field. Now, the Columbia Ice Field is what we call this area of the Rockies, just because the Columbia Ice Field is like a really big frozen lake that has really shaped this landscape for us. So this is what we call this area. This glacier that we were standing on is fed by the Columbia Ice Field. So the Columbia Ice Field gives the Athabasca Glacier a lot of its ice. Now, right now, you guys can see that all of this ice is melting. It is actually mostly the snow that's melting on top of the ice here. So that's what we're seeing. Now, normally we say that it's okay to drink the water. This is actually just melted snow, so I wouldn't drink too much of it. It is kind of like rainwater. So it's not the best, but a few sips won't hurt you, so don't worry about that. But nevertheless, all of this snow around us, we had about double the amount of this snow about 2 weeks ago. So everything's been getting quite a bit warmer and melting down. But the snow that was up here was really good for the glacier. So what it was doing is essentially it piles on top of each other, and essentially under a ton of pressure it becomes glacial ice. So that's a process called fernification. Really, really good for the glacier. We love when we get a ton of snow during the winter because it almost makes up for how much this glacier melts during the summer. So like we said before, it does lose about 15 meters off of the end of the glacier every year. Now, that's quite a bit, seeing as this glacier is only 5 kilometers long. So it is losing a ton every year. I think that it's just going to keep on losing more and more snow and ice every single year. As we can see, this road is melting away a ton. This is the funny time of year because we just opened about a month ago and we don't know how to deal with how melty the road is yet. So that's why we have a ton of potholes, and these will just get worse and worse. Now on the way back, I'll also bring up that we were surrounded by two mountains on our right side. The first one that's more towards the front of the bus, right up there, that is Mount Athabasca. And then the mountain behind it, that is Mount Andromeda. Now Mount Andromeda has another glacier hanging off of it called the Andromeda Glacier. So essentially that glacier always looks like it's about to fall right off the mountain. It's a really cool one. It's been looking like that since about the 1970s. So it's not new that it looks like it's about to fall right off. Now up ahead we have some graders who are working on the road trying to fix it up because it is not very good right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to radio them, see if I can pass them, and then I will continue on. Let's see what's going on here. 5362 Grader Ash. Am I good to go by? Okie dokie, I'll just wait behind you. Alright. Let's see what else we need to radio here. 536 1013. Thank you, Kate. Alright, so we are just waiting for some buses to go through the tire wash there. So that was that area with the big puddles. So we had that so that we could wash off the tires, make sure they were clean before we went onto the glacier, just so that we don't get a ton more holes like we have on the road right now. So these holes actually do have a technical name. They're called millwells. So what happens is a puddle starts to form. That puddle starts to heat up in the sun, and then it sinks into the glacier. So we can see that happening right in front of us here. It's a huge nuisance. We also have a bunch of really big cracks in the glacial ice. So what happens is one part of the glacier starts to move a little bit faster than the other parts and essentially breaks away from one another, causing a crevasse. So those can go about 40 meters deep, which is quite deep. So we have actually lost quite a few things into crevasses. There's been quite a few professional skiers and climbers who have actually gotten lost in crevasses. One is recently, as I think about a month and a half ago, a professional skier ended up dying because he fell into a crevasse around Revelstoke. So it's really risky business being around glaciers, especially when you're kind of forging your own path. Especially this time of year with all of the avalanches, that's a huge problem right now. There was a group of professional climbers, there were 3 of them who died on a mountain about 10 kilometers that way from a level 3 avalanche. So very, very interesting stuff around here.